What is up, everybody? Is there anything worse than recording a video only to find out that for some reason some settings in your recording software decided to change? The answer is yes, there are some worse things, like a bit of a flash crash and some people that apparently are not pulling their weight for the community. I'll get into what that means right after this.
Get it on!
So I wanted to start off by discussing what has just happened over the last couple of hours or so. This is a 4-hour chart, so if you just go down. So over the last couple hours, you can see this big candle here, everything in the red. As far as things that I'm watching and keeping an eye on, Bitcoin, Ethereum, DOT, Sol, just to name a few of them. But everything is in the red. You can see BTC took a big dump, and the reason for that, from what I understand, I haven't found any concrete evidence of this before recording. I did just hear a bit of a rumor that there might have been some sort of cyber attack, whether it was directed to the US alone, but from what I understand, some people were having issues with Facebook and the whole Meta Facebook world, and I'm not sure if anything else was affected. I have seemingly had connectivity to some of those things like Messenger, etc., but that is what has, been bantered about as far as why this big move has happened over the last couple hours. It sucks regardless, as we do see that Luna has fallen out of this 4-hour channel that I was kind of tracking over the last few days and weeks. If we scroll out here, you can kind of see it was bouncing kind of within this channel. Bring that down. Dancing within that channel for the last, like I said, couple weeks. And now that flash crash, for lack of a better term, has broken out of it to the bottom side. I thought perhaps if it was to break this, maybe it would hit and start another parallel channel down here, like a little smaller, and work its way back up. But we'll have to wait and see. Now, I was hoping to get back in and purchase a bit more lunc at about this level here, just around the 16 mark, but it didn't end up getting back down there. So that's why I had this bit of an alarm. So we'll wait and see. Maybe I get more, maybe I don't, but I won't be jumping in just for the sake of jumping in and increasing that position. Now, on to the other side of this little video is people not seeming to really pull their weight. And by that, I mean doing their part and burning some of their rewards. It's free. It's free money and free tokens, coins, whatever you want to call it. We all know that the circulating supply needs to come down. We all know that it is just at an ungodly level. We did get some good news that KuCoin, I believe, ended up restaking some of their coins. So that was good, which ended up meaning the circulating supply was reduced. That's obviously not the overall supply, unfortunately. So we can see, let's just take a quick peek here. And we can see that the circulating supply is down to 5.92 trillion, almost 5.93 trillion. Again, it's good to see that they ended up locking it up again. So we've got that 5.92 for the next 3 weeks, which just happens to kind of bring them to and around the next Binance burn. So if they decide that, hey, Binance burned, price pumped, let's undelegate and, take some profit. I don't know. I'm not liking the fact that they are in and out of their position. But what can you do? You can't really do much about it, I guess, other than not use them for your crypto needs. Anyhow, that is kind of beside the point. But I had a few Twitter polls up, 2 of them that you can see here regarding the Binance burn that's coming up. And of course, this first one here, For I am led to believe that it is in fact 50% that they are going to be burning of their fees, whereas before their pause in January, they were burning 100% of their fees when they did that monthly. So with version 1.0.5 and 1.0.6 likely to be in place before March 1st, they will be burning again at this 50%. So that was poll number one. The next one was, what did you think that burn was going to be? Anywhere from 10 to over 100 billion broken down. And it seemed like the majority of you are quite optimistic that they will be burning over 100 billion tokens. I don't believe that's the case. I thought maybe when I first started this poll that it would be between 50 and 100 billion. Then I started remembering that and again, not 100% sure, but I believe that their last burns were between the 4 to 6 billion range. That was for a month at 100%. If I'm not mistaken, I don't believe it was in the tens of billions. Because I think we were, and the community was a little disappointed that it wasn't more than what it actually was. Anyhow, that being said, I think that this one will be between the 10 to 25, and I think 10 to 25 is still quite generous based on the fact that it's going to be 50% of their burns, not 100%. So we are going to have to wait and see. It is a couple weeks away. We do need version 1.0.5 to be implemented as of Valentine's Day on Tuesday. So hopefully Ed and the team on the L1 team are progressing through that and are testing, and things are looking good that they'll be able to get at least 1.0.5, and then they can just kind of cram through 1.0.6 quickly thereafter. So I don't know. You let me know in the comments below. Do you think that it's going to be a 10 billion burn, or is it going to be one of the other options, 25 to 50, 50 to 100, or over 100 billion when they burn come March? I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you happen to like the video so far, please do hit that like and subscribe button. It would make me feel a whole lot better. And you know what? Comment below and let me know. So that was out of 10, 91 views, 10 people voted. Okay, it is what it is. This one is one that kind of got me a little bothered because of the 44 people that viewed it. Again, not everybody's going to be a lunc holder, but based on, you know, the tagging, I would hope that at least half were lunc holders. And it was asking whether you burn your rewards, any part of your rewards, whether it's 5%, 8%, 10%, 50% of your rewards. Do you burn it, or do you just let others burn and hope to bring down that circulating supply for you? It's my feeling that people are just sitting around accumulating these rewards and expecting others to do the burning for them. As you know, if you've seen any of my recent videos, and I've been doing it for quite some time since I actually got into the position, for the most part, I did pause when they had that reburning, which just drove me, or reminting, that drove me nuts. So I paused and stopped as well until they got rid of that. But I do randomly burn anywhere between 10 to 25% of my rewards on a weekly basis. Just because I want to get that circulating supply down and I want to do my part to help out. Anyhow, of the 44 views, 2 people voted, and they voted that they do. That makes me think, you know, realistically, let's say a third of these views were lunc holders. So that brings us down to what? Roughly 13, 14 people. And 2 votes. That leads me to believe that the rest didn't want to vote and don't actually burn. Again, in the comments below, let me know if you are a holder and if you burn, because it's something that we all need to do together. We can't just expect, you know, some of the top holders to do it. We can't just expect Binance to do it on their own. It's got to be a group effort. Many hands make for light work. So the more that we can do as a community, as a whole, I think it's just going to do more to push things forward quickly. We all want to see those next big jumps, the dropping of a zero, the dropping of 2 zeros, and we're only going to get there with the dropping of that circulating supply. So that was my rant that ended up getting, kiboshed yesterday because of whatever settings decided to crap out on me. So I don't know. Again, do let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to see where you stand. If you have any questions on where I stand on anything in particular, shoot me a message. I will be happy to reply. But I think that just about wraps up my lunc rant from yesterday. So again, if you happen to like this video and you want to see more of it, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. That would help me a lot. I do appreciate the recent bump over 100 subscribers. I think I was at 104. So next goal is 250. So let's get to that 250 mark. It would definitely make me feel a whole lot better. And I mean, it's a milestone. Let's get there together. That being said, 'tis I, Shat Gamer, coming to you from glorious Shatville. You can follow me on Twitter at ShatGamer80. You can hit me up on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Thursday evenings at about 7 p.m. Eastern-ish. And Saturday mornings between 8 and 9 is when I start. So hit me up there, ShatGamer80 on Twitch. That being said, as always, stay healthy, stay safe, a lot of love. I'm out. Peace.